Yeah,
Thing,
true.
like we're talking about this stuff too, but like we are getting a new Marvel show. Like I forgot, like I don't know what the hell's going on with this too. But Alan, you told me about this actually, man, about the
Yes.
Defenders.
Yeah, the Defenders. So recently they released a small little 10-second trailer of just all four of them kind of in an elevator on the way to grab brunch or something, or they're going to grab some food. But this is the first. Dude, that's literally all there is. It's a black and white thing. They're in there. They're sitting by, and then Jessica Jones punches the camera, and that's it. So basically, all we know right now is we've seen them together. We know a few little tidbits. It's 8 episodes. It's coming out sometime in August, and Sigourney Weaver is the main villain for this. But that's basically all we know as of right now.
That kind of
Okay, this photo here looks like they're in like some awesome rap video.
Yeah.
We're the Defenders, yo.
And then Iron Fist is just there as like the disc jockey or something. Like,
Daredevil, man, he's straightened up his tie. He's about to drop some sick rhymes, man.
Nah, Nick, he's the kid that they make to pick up all the tips and then carry all the instruments later on after the set's done.
He's the roadie.
I didn't know Jessica. I mean, maybe I need to watch the show, but I didn't know Jessica Jones tagged. That's kind of cool.
She doesn't.
You know, she's doing a mini game like in GTA San Andreas.
I know, like she only needs like 49 tags to go. Like, I want to get the map. Like,
no, but the funny thing about it is like Adrian actually had a community question related to this too, and he was pretty much just basically asking, do you think that they should go with the whole 13 episodes with the Netflix Marvel series, or do you think they should just go down to 8? And it's actually interesting that the rumors are that this Defender show is only going to be 8, because I actually think that some of these episodes, like Luke Cage had this problem bad, that shit started to drag on too fucking much. And it seems like that problem carries over with Iron Fist. So I think it is actually a smarter idea to shorten it up. But I think it just depends on the storytelling. What do y'all think?
No, I'm going to go first actually really quick because I know it's going to start arguments and we can just get that over with. The thing is, why Luke Cage fucking failed so bad and why it dragged on is because they got rid of the greatest part of the fucking show halfway through. Like, Cottonmouth, dude, if he was like the main villain and we waited the entire season to see what's going to happen with him, that would have been pretty cool. I would have been like, hey, man, like, this guy is interesting. I like how he's kind of a good guy in a way because there's certain things that he does that's, like, respectful, even though he's a villain. That does really cool shit. But after he's gone, I don't give a fuck about the other villain. He's terrible. He dresses terrible. His dialogue's terrible. His acting's terrible. That's why I dragged. So they're just trying to be lazy. Like, oh, we'll just do 8 episodes, and then, you know, if we make the same mistakes, there's only 2 more episodes left. It can end. It's like, fuck you. 13 episodes. Be a good show and give me 13 episodes of good shit.
What if they don't have that much to write? What if they just don't have the material?
4 fucking people that had their own shows all in one. You better come up with something.
Actually, that's the thing. You say it's lazy that they're only doing 8. I think that's actually better because the problem is it's overstretched. If Luke Cage was 10 episodes, it would have been better because they wouldn't have had to feel the need to pad it out so much. So I'm actually glad it's 8 episodes. Something like Stranger Things, it didn't need to be 13 episodes. It wrapped up its story in 8 episodes. So that's why I'm hoping the Defenders does the same thing. Give me an 8-episode arc, but don't feel the need to overstuff it. Just give me what you can give.
You know, Trey and Togi Pop and a few other people are in the chat, and Cedric as well, and all these guys joined us for the wrestling show. And like, I hate to bring up wrestling, but like what they do is, you know, I'm sorry, but like we do that WWE Raw show, and it's 3 hours long. And everyone always says, man, I wish it was 2 hours long. But the thing is like they have so many people on the roster and on the wrestling show that like you have what it takes to entertain us for 3 hours. Like if you say, oh, we can only do 2 hours of good content, it's like, no, that's not the way it works. Like, you know, even any show actually, like even Legion, Walking Dead, fucking Game of Thrones, you're busy all season. So you don't need to take out episodes because it's good the entire time.
Game of Thrones is only 10.
Well, it's good for all 10. Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
I'm saying
that's
like,
the thing.
we do 5 guys. Like
restricting it. Their problem is that it runs too long. So if they have 8 episodes only, that means it's like, okay, we have 8 episodes, which means we can tell a concise story without any filler.
So with Game of Thrones, if it was 16 episodes, do you think it'd be a lot worse? Like, I mean, you know, it wouldn't be a good show. Do you feel like that would happen?
It's hard to say because they've never had a bad season.
Okay.
So it's really
and
hard
it also you would depend if they like expand on like other houses and stuff. Like there's stuff from the books they dropped out, so
okay,
it's hard to say.
So what do you feel, Jenny, about, you know, the Marvel shows not being 13 hours or 13 episodes and instead being 8 episodes instead?
Honestly, I don't care if it's 8 or 13 as long as you give me a good story. I mean, I haven't watched Iron Fist because everybody has scared me away from watching Iron Fist. And Luke Cage, I haven't finished Luke Cage because everyone scared me away from that too. So I haven't finished them, but I kind of want to watch them before Defenders comes out, so I know what the hell's happening. I just, as long as you can give me a good story and a good engaging story that can keep me through to 13 episodes, I'll be happy. If you give me shit for like half the season, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, you can start to notice the seams too if you're watching a show. They get to like a certain like it happened with Heroes.
Oh,
when you had like when you got to a certain point in that show and you just like, okay, you're just milking this shit now. You really don't have no story to tell, so just stop.
It happens on Supernatural all the time because their seasons are 24 episodes, and you can only do Monster of the Week so much. But like some of that stuff just drags on for weeks, and you're like, oh my god, just get the main story going again. I understand Monster of the Week, but just
they do that
through the season. It's not that.
No, like some shows that do it well, and I know Ganja's gonna probably moan when I say this, but Steven Universe actually does it well. Where every episode it has a purpose. Every episode has a purpose. Like you might not see it, but it comes back around. Like it always comes back around.
Lithium and Nightcrawler, motherfucker.
No, it does. It has a purpose. Like it always has a purpose. It's like to me anyway. Like it always like I'm like, oh, remember that from that one episode? It's like sometimes it actually catches me off guard. I'm like, oh shit, you remembered that? So they always go back to certain storylines and stuff like that. Like that's the only show. Or Flash Forward. I love Flash Forward.
Oh, that's such a good show.
Like that show also too. Like all those episodes had a point. Like so it knows like, and it stopped when it stopped. Like it was like, okay, we got no more story to tell here, so we just need to just let it leave it be. So because I really fucking hate filler episodes. Like Naruto does that shit so bad. Oh my god, I really hate filler episodes. Oh my god, I really hate filler episodes.
Oh, Anthony, I get it all the time with Super Sentai because the seasons are fucking 50 episodes long.
Oh my gosh.
Filler, and they're like, god damn it, just this episode's so bad, but I gotta get through the season.
But the thing is, you can do a 24-hour per season thing and not fuck it up. Like the CW with their superhero stuff, they're all 24 episodes, well, except for the DC's Legends Tomorrow. But the other ones are, and they do for the most part, like 22 out of the 24 episodes are generally pretty good.